That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about, it hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And for just automatically.
So this was circulating like crazy because people were like, see, y'all out here blaming I don't know, Lil Wayne's work ethic when really it's Jay-Z, and people have this whole narrative that Jay-Z hates Lil Wayne and blah, blah, blah.
Jay-Z has been being dragged left and right for snubbing Lil Wayne in favor of Kendrick Lamar for the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans, Wayne's own backyard. But it doesn't stop there. Kendrick went off on his new album, shading Wayne and anyone else who dared to question his spot at the top. And now, Nicki Minaj, Drake, and even Birdman are clapping back at Jay-Z. But you already know Jay wasn't about to let this slide. He is now sending a very strong message to Wayne, Nicki, and even Drake for trying to sabotage Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. So when the NFL announced that Kendrick Lamar would headline the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans, everyone was shocked. I mean, Wayne is practically NOLA royalty, and everyone assumed this would be his moment to shine. But Jay-Z, who oversees the halftime show production through his Roc Nation deal, went with Kendrick instead. And it's allegedly because of his ties with Drake, Nicki, and Birdman. Allegedly, Jay-Z is using the Super Bowl as a chance to get revenge for his past issues with Cash Money.
You know, it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom!
Obviously, social media exploded, with Wayne fans accusing Jay of disrespecting US legacy. The backlash got so intense that Wayne himself broke his silence, posting a heartbreaking video on Instagram. That hurt. It hurt a whole lot, he said, looking visibly emotional. He blamed himself for not being mentally prepared for the letdown, but the disappointment was written all over his face. I thought there was nothing better than that platform in my city, Wayne admitted, adding that it felt like he let his fans down.
That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about, it hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position. It made me feel like not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like you guys reminded me that I ain't without y'all. And that's an amazing reality.
But that's not all. Kendrick didn't just take the stage, he made sure to address the controversy in his new album, GNX. On the opening track, Whack It Out Murals, Kendrick doesn't hold back. He basically shaded Lil Wayne for being old, saying, "Old A-Flow's trying to convince me that you they favorite." And he even references Wayne directly, rapping, "Used to bump the Carter 3, I held my Raleigh chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down." It's like Kendrick is acknowledging Wayne's impact while making it clear that he's the new king, and fans caught that instantly, sparking even more debate online.
Lil Wayne versus Kendrick sounds way better than Kendrick got the Super Bowl.
But then the fabrication thing kind of like falls apart into the next topic. We're gonna get to that in a second. But like, Bill brings up a great point. Like, some of the times that could be fabricated, right?
But this drama is seriously getting out of hand because according to reports, Drake to sue the NFL if they let Kendrick Lamar perform his diss track Not Like Us at Super Bowl. But get this, Jay-Z, who's been overseeing the NFL's music strategy, stepped in and warned Drake not to mess with Kendrick's performance. Now, you already know Nicki Minaj wasn't going to let this slide. She came through swinging on social media, denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego, she wrote, calling out Hov's alleged grudges against Birdman, Drake, and herself. And Birdman, oh, he really wasn't holding back. He took the X to call Jay and the NFL decision makers P. Birdman made it crystal clear that he thinks this was a personal vendetta against Young Money. Nicki also accused Jay of being spiteful, claiming his decision wasn't about talent, but about trying to one-up Wayne and his crew. Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out, a white man, she posted, throwing major shade at Hov's alleged priorities. Now, in case you didn't know, Jay-Z has had years-long resentment to Cash Money due to competitive tensions and regional pride, East Coast versus Southern hip-hop, and personal conflicts, particularly with Lil Wayne and Birdman. And allegedly, Jay picked Kendrick over Lil Wayne to not only get back at them, but also Drake.
Listen, I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop-up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate the selection. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the
Hot
Super Bowl.
Boys.
Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money. All the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing in the Super Bowl. It's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this is
hating at this age is crazy.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. It's like Mike. There's some hip hop that you probably don't know what's going on. To be totally honest with you, so we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious. And it gotta stop.
I can do that.
It gotta stop. Mike, we'll tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, man.
Yeah, and I'm doubling down on that. Hating at this age is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
I love Lil Wayne.
It's wild, bro.
Man. I work with Lil Wayne. I love him. Great dude. Great dude.
And this has nothing towards Kendrick. If anybody deserved it, Kendrick deserved it. But there's some backstory going on.
Yeah.
Why Lil Wayne is not performing the Super Bowl.
All good points.
Right, I can dig it.
Yeah, that's sad. That's so sad. Yeah, that's like really sad. Like, come on, my nigga.
For real, bro.
You're that insecure, man. Like, come on.
It's crazy.
Honestly, if it's true, it makes a lot of sense because remember how 50 Cent said that Jay tried to block him from performing at the 2022 Super Bowl, and even when Eminem stepped in, he still wasn't allowed in the Super Bowl ad.
I wasn't in the ad because of Jay-Z and them was putting it together. Mm-hmm. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
Now, here's where it gets even messier. Kendrick's recent album is also reigniting his beef with Drake. Kendrick shaded Drake's reliance on streaming numbers and bots, rapping about how people manipulate the game to stay on top. And let's not forget, Drake is Wayne's protege, so any shots at Drizzy feel like indirect shots at Wayne too. And like I said, Jay-Z's decision to back Kendrick over Wayne indirectly ties Drake into this mess, pushing the narrative that Kendrick is the more legit artist with higher prestige. It's like the industry is sending a message. Wayne and his camp are losing ground. Now, don't think for a second that Wayne's just sitting back and taking this. While he's staying relatively chill about the Kendrick drama, he did send a cryptic warning on social media. "Let this giant sleep, I beg you all," Wayne wrote, adding that he doesn't want to start a war but will destroy if disturbed. While the saga is unfolding, Kendrick's still getting his flowers from other legends. Nas took to Instagram to congratulate Kendrick, calling him an inspiration and saying he's keeping the essence of rap alive.
Yo, the only person that congratulated me about getting the Super Bowl was Nas, which is also, I think that was a J. Cole. I'm just saying. My crazy brain, I feel like that was a J. Cole, because remember, I let Nas down, and he was, it's just.
I don't know.
Even Snoop Dogg, who got caught up in some of the drama because of Drake's AI-generated diss track, Tailor-Made Freestyle, gave Kendrick props. But Snoop also admitted he might have accidentally fueled the flames, posting, "It was the edibles." Now, word on the street is that Jay-Z is not happy with Nicki and Birdman for coming at him like that. Allegedly, Jay feels disrespected and sees their comments as crossing the line. And knowing Harv, he's not the type to let something like this slide. Despite the tension, some fans are hoping Wayne and Kendrick can put their differences aside and maybe, just maybe, share the stage at the Super Bowl. But let's be real, after all this drama, that feels like a long shot. One user pointed out some hard truths, saying New Orleans had a Super Bowl in 2013 when Weezy was flying high, but he didn't have this energy towards Beyonce when she got the nod ahead of him. Yet somehow, it's K-Dot's fault that he was overlooked now when Weezy isn't as hot a commodity as he used to be. SMH. And honestly, they've got a point. But then there's the other side, with people hyped about Kendrick taking the crown. One user wrote, "Kendrick is coming into his own, just like when Wayne was challenging Jay-Z for the crown. It's necessary for the game. The crown is never given, it's always taken. Wayne will fight, but all signs point to Kendrick winning, even if Wayne blacks out. So where does this leave us? Will Wayne and Kendrick squash the beef, or is this just the beginning of a full-on rap war? And what's Jay-Z's next move? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on this drama. Also, make sure to check out this next video.